And like that, another Friday.
It is a Friday.
Another Friday that we have another live.
It's a good night for whiskey.
All right. Damn. It's like I've been waiting all week.
Uh-huh.
Although I have drank this week.
Well, I did too, but it's all right. It's still Friday.
We'll leave that away. What is up, y'all? How y'all doing? Thanks for everybody that's on right now. Thank you for joining us. Again, it's a Friday, 10:10. You know, it would have been cool if it was like 10:13, but it didn't turn out that way.
It didn't.
But 10:10 is still pretty cool.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
10:10. I don't know.
Even numbers, I guess. I don't know.
Double numbers.
Double
there
numbers.
you go.
There you go.
What's up, everyone? Thanks for joining us. We appreciate you all being here. Let us know. Let us know what you guys have in your glass right now. If you have anything poured out, what were you drinking on, real quick?
I have actually a little pour of Jack Daniel's Heritage, the toasted.
Okay. Cool. And I got some of your Bardstown Discovery 13, so that's pretty cool. No sound. Damn.
No sound.
DT Cruiser says no sound.
I don't know about that. Hold on.
Oh, Randall says he hears sound.
YouTube Cruiser might have to take it off of mute.
Right. Well, not mute, but yeah.
Yeah, because I'm showing we get sound coming through.
All right, cool. Everybody else hears sound, right?
And let me see. I'm gonna change these.
Okay, Keith hears us. Calvin hears us. Randall hears us. DT Cruiser, I think it's on your end, man. But thank y'all for being here. Appreciate y'all. We have a pretty good live tonight. I like today's topic.
What do you mean pretty good? We always have a great live. What are you talking about? Come on now.
It's a great live. I was just trying to be modest, you know.
Ah, the hell with
trying to be a little modest, but you know.
That's damn whiskey show, man. Come on.
There you go, dude.
Let's go.
There we go. Alec, what's up? Let's say what up to people here. We had Keith P. What's up, Keith? Thanks for getting on. Yeah, DT Cruiser. What's up, DT Cruiser? Josh Fritz. What's up, man? Randall Erickson. What's up, brother? JL. What's up, man? Calvin B. What's up, man? Jeff Castle. What's up, brother? Alec S. And little Whiskey Therapy Junior over there. Little Junior. What's up, y'all?
He's looking a little blue for some reason.
Yeah?
Yeah. I'm not sure what's going on with that.
What are you talking about? Like this blue, like highlight right here?
Like, it's just like blue overall.
Hmm.
It's weird.
I don't know, man. I mean, it could be, you know, a little icy thing. Sorry, guys. That intro was nice. Good work. Thanks, man. That was actually all. Okay, DT Cruiser can hear now. Calvin, that is all Jason. Jason is the graphics guy here. He is freaking awesome at all of that. Now we're dark. We're dark, Jason.
Working on it.
Cool. Graphic and stuff. All right, guys. So I want y'all to put, what are y'all drinking on right now? Like I said, I was drinking on Discovery 13. Jason's drinking on some Jack Daniel's Heritage. Both are great bottles, by the way. We did a review and we've already talked about Jack Daniel's Heritage. And if you don't know, that's a really good one. But stay tuned for a review that I'm going to put out on this Discovery 13. It's pretty nice. So definitely do like that. We got a good show tonight. A great show, like Jason said, because we're going to talk about 5 whiskeys that every whiskey lover, actually 5 bourbons that every whiskey lover needs in their home bar. Now, this is kind of like a little bit of like Reddit challenge type of thing, right? If you guys remember the Reddit challenge, and we'll get into that in a little second, in a couple of minutes. We'll go over the different categories, and each of us, we're going to pull out a bottle. There's 5 categories, obviously, 5 bourbons, and we're going to go through those. So you guys are going to see 10 bottles basically, because Jason has his 5, I have my 5. I think that is pretty cool, and it's actually something that I think everybody should do. Quite honestly, if you haven't thought about it, it'd be a good exercise, because it actually makes you go through all of your collection or selection and actually decide out of all of those bottles, what are you going to pop up? What are you going to choose? Right. So I don't know. I had a tough time.
I did too. It was a bit anguishing.
Yeah.
Because it's hard to pick in some of these categories.
It is hard to pick. There's so many bottles that will work. So I don't know. Let's get into our bottle of the week because I definitely need another pour, man.
Let's do it. All right. So we will kick it off with a little intro for bottle of the week.
So you gotta love Jason's intros. Like they're freaking cool. So yeah, that was cool. Today's bottle of the week, or this show's bottle of the week, is this Southern Star Paragon. This is the cast strength weeded. Now, if you guys don't know, I went to Bruzel's, what was it actually called? Distillery takeover of Southern Distilling, and this was one of the bottles that I believe his name was Pete. One of the distillers or one of the founders came out, and I was hanging out with Bruzel. He came over and he just started pouring us some pours. Right? Didn't tell us what it was. He just gave it to us, and everybody was like, "Whoa, what is this?" He's like, he took us out into his like little um, gift shop, and he was like, "It's this bottle." So you know I had to buy it. This is a freaking banger. That's all I'm gonna say. $60. Now I don't know. I'm assuming you can get it outside of the distillery. It doesn't say like distillery only, but I don't really know because here in Florida, unfortunately, we don't get too many Southern Stars. I think I've seen one at some store somewhere. But it wasn't this one. It wasn't a cast strength. It was just a regular one. So I don't know what
I don't know
it was.
that I've really ever seen it around here.
I've seen a Paragon, or maybe it was just at a bottle share, quite honestly. But I've seen something called Paragon at one of the stores that we've been at, or that I've been at. But you don't see them too much. So having a taste of this bottle, I just had to get it. So I'm ready for a pour for it. Let me know. Have you guys tasted anything from Southern Star? Or more specifically, have you tasted this cast strength weeded? You want my pour?
Oh, please. Beautiful. Thank you, sir.
Yep. Spilled a little bit there.
That's all right.
So this is a weeded, obviously, as I've been saying, and its cast strength, it is 111.4 proof.
Figured out why we were blue.
Why?
Because that was up on that screen and it's reflecting into the camera.
Oh,
Fixed.
interesting. There you go, man. Man, this smells so good.
So I'm sorry, you said that this one is 111.4.
111.4.
Weeded straight bourbon whiskey.
And it's only like $60.
Man, that's not bad.
I've been sipping on this bottle for the last 2 weeks. Obviously not too hard, right? But I have definitely reached for this bottle a lot. So Randall hasn't seen or tried that weeded cast strength. Yeah, Randall. I mean, I didn't know what I was missing with this one, quite honestly, until I tasted it that day. Cheers.
Hmm. So I definitely get some sweetness on the front end.
Yeah, it's definitely sweet.
Almost like a sugary sweet.
To me,
Maybe frosted would be better.
I see that.
Yeah.
But to me, it's a lot of, and I do get this on a lot of wheaters.
Hmm.
I get a honey wheat. So maybe
Yeah,
that's
I could see
it
that.
goes more sugary. So right here it says actually the co-founder and master distiller Pete Barger. So he was the one that actually brought this out to us. So that's cool. Now I don't know the mash bill, and it doesn't really say it on there, but they do distill everything there. Distilled, aged, and bottled by Southern Distilling. It's a massive place, right? They have they have a lot of they have a lot of land there.
Thought I had. Did I put it? I thought I put it in the actual intro. Actually,
What,
the mash
the
bill.
mash bill?
Yeah.
Maybe you did.
Well, let me see. Um,
I'm also getting like a. Are you getting like a vanilla custard?
yes. Yeah.
So I am getting also like a little rye spice, but it's very faint.
So I get that on the back end.
Yes, on the back end.
Yeah. There's a little bit of spicy,
Yeah.
burn note on the back end, but overall it's pretty decent.
Hey, what's up? Show me the proof. What's up, Wandering Wild? Nick Dames is in the
There we
house.
go.
Oh, so there we go.
70% corn, 16% wheat, and 14% malted barley.
So no rye.
No rye.
Damn. Okay.
No.
I could swear that I'm sensing some rye spice in the back, but there's no rye in there.
It could be the malted barley though on the back end.
Could be. I don't know. Or it could just be some baking spices. Cheers.
You know, it sips pretty nice for 111. Not that that's super high proof, but
That's in my wheelhouse.
yeah, that's kind of, I like that 110 to, 120 range.
Yeah. I think I'm 105 to 115. That's usually like what I like.
Yeah.
So we're around the same range,
Yeah.
right? I mean, obviously 5 points here or there
Yeah.
doesn't really matter. But yeah, once it starts getting over like, at least for me, like 120, 125, some are a little bit hotter
Yeah.
than others, right?
Yes.
Case in point, I have I have two bottles of the Old Forester Blue Label.
Oh, yeah.
That single barrel strength.
Yeah.
Yeah. So one of mine is 125 proof,
Mm-hmm.
and I think it's lovely. I love it. I do have another one that's just one more proof point. 126 burns the hell out of me.
That one's,
I hate drinking it.
that one's 129.3.
There you go. I haven't tasted that one actually.
There's not a ton out of that bottle for a reason. It does drink a little hot.
Yeah. I mean,
But I mean, that's the same thing with like 1920 for me. That's why I like 1910.
yeah, 1920 for me is a little
A
hot.
little hot. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. But this, I don't know. I think, and it says award winning nowadays, everybody wins an award. Every whiskey does.
Everyone's a winner.
And you get a participation trophy, and you get a participation trophy. And I drink really hot. Okay. Nick Dames is 100% man. All right, Nick Dames. But yeah, this is so good, guys. I mean, for the $60, quite honestly, it makes me want to explore some more of the Southern Stars, right? Quite honestly. And that day, unfortunately, I think I bought two bottles. I think the other bottle was the Bruzel bottle or whatever.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
But I only got this one bottle of Southern Star, and they had a few of them that were like distillery onlys. But again, I didn't taste too much of their stuff, but it was good, and I like this, so I'll definitely keep my eye out for some Southern Star whenever I go outside of Florida. I guess
I would do the same.
I wonder if we can find them like on Seal Box or some other stuff.
Possibly.
Haven't done the research.
Yeah, no, I haven't either. But
Huh.
I had tried it the one time you brought it over, and I'm getting old. The memory isn't what it used to be anymore. And I was actually waiting for us to do the bottle of the week so I could try it again. And because I thought I remembered, I thought it was pretty decent, but you know how that is.
Yeah.
Until you try it again. So trying it again, I would look for it.
Yeah.
Especially for the price.
I think it's good. And then exactly for the price, like this is a crushable bottle, honestly. And again, it's not so hot that you can keep reaching for it. But that is the bottle of the week. I've already seen that some people haven't tasted it, haven't even seen it. So maybe we'll do maybe sometime soon we'll do a giveaway of a 2-ounce sample of that.
Yeah,
So
we could do that.
yeah. So yeah, that is our bottle of the week.
Awesome.
And with that, I think we're ready
We want to set it up.
with the next segment. Right? Well, let's set up this categories and all that, right?
Yeah. So we did a little bit of a spin, if you will, I guess, off the Reddit challenge, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. I think we changed up some of the categories, as I recall.
No, we definitely did. And what I like about the Reddit challenge, quite honestly, is that again, it makes you think about your whole collection.
Yeah.
And if you could only, and if you guys don't know the Reddit challenge, I mean, everybody has done that. Thing came out when I first started my channel, right? And I think since then, different channels have done like a update every year or whatever. But basically, it was like if you could only have 5 bottles, what would they be? And it had similar categories to what we have here. I can't remember all the categories, but it definitely had a daily drinker, a mixer. I believe it had
I think it had crowd
a
pleaser.
Friday night. If well, it had a Friday night pour.
Yeah.
It had something like, it didn't say splurge bottle, but it was something like
Special occasion.
special
Yeah.
occasion bottle.
Yeah,
And
that's
then
right.
there was another one. It wasn't, maybe it was something like crowd pleaser,
Yeah.
or maybe like the other category that we have, but it wasn't exactly that. So for this challenge, though, this is 5 whiskeys that we believe, 5 bourbons actually,
Yeah.
that we believe every whiskey lover should have in their home bar, right? Because
Every
again,
bourbon lover.
well, every whiskey lover, right?
Right. But I want to quantify that we actually did stick 100% to bourbons on this one.
Yes.
So no ryes,
No rice.
no scotches,
Mm-mm.
no Irish. It's straight up bourbon.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. Like, these are 5 bourbons that every whiskey lover, because you could love other
Well, of
whiskeys like
course, yes.
Scotch, rye
You're right.
whiskey. It doesn't really matter. But
Yeah.
these are 5 bourbons that you need to have in your bar, from our humble opinion, right? And they go through these different categories.
Yes.
So we have the mixer.
Yep.
We have the daily drinker.
We do.
There's the crowd pleaser.
Crowd pleaser. Yep.
Yep. There's the splurge bottle.
The splurge bottle.
And then there is the hidden gem.
The hidden gem.
Right?
Yes.
And these are all, if somebody was coming over your house, right? You don't have this illustrious like home bar like Jason has, right? You could have a little bar cart. You could have them all in a cabinet. It doesn't really matter.
Sitting on the shelf in the pantry. It's all good.
Exactly. These are 5 bottles that, as a whiskey lover, you should have. You could have more than this, right?
Yeah.
But these are 5 that you should be able to go to in your bar.
I guess one more prerequisite that you and I set for ourselves was that we actually had to currently own the bottle.
Yes.
That was a personal thing that you and I did.
Yep.
That we weren't going to just pick from pie in the sky. We currently had to have the bottle right now.
Yeah. Exactly. I mean, there's tons of bottles that I would have put on this, that I would have definitely put on here.
Mm-hmm.
And I just don't have it right now. Okay. Full transparency. I did not put a Russell's Reserve single barrel private select or whatever the hell they call it.
Mm-hmm.
But that could have worked for one of these.
Yeah.
Or actually maybe 2 of these. It would have worked. But I currently don't have a bottle of one. I finished them. So yeah. So that was definitely a choice that we made. You have to actually own the bottle.
Yep.
So what's up to Zazu Bates? Michael Bortner is on as well. Who else did I see come in? There we is. Torup! What's up, man? How you been? All right, I think that's it. Um, Real quick, guys, before we get into the next segment, though,
Mhm.
hold on a second. We do have a giveaway tonight, and I forgot to put that up.
Oh,
Yes,
there you go.
there we go, guys. So we do have the giveaway tonight. We are giving away a bottle, and we'll talk about what that bottle is in a couple of minutes, I guess.
Yeah.
But just know every $5 that you contribute to, it could be Super Chat, it could be Venmo, it could be PayPal, um, puts you in for a chance to win this bottle. And we're going to do the raffle at the end. This doesn't go on for 2 or 3 hours like our live streams used to, right?
Trying to clean it up.
Yes. So we want people here for the giveaway, though.
Yes.
So if you put in for the giveaway to get in the raffle,
You must be present.
you must be present. We're going to check. So just letting you guys know. But that is the giveaway, and it is for a full 750 bottle. So
So that said, before we kick off our 5 bourbons, how about we do a little whiskey news?
let's do it, man.
All right, little whiskey news. So we give you a little preview of the headlines. So we're going to talk about Buffalo Trace doing something new, Sagamore Spirit doing something new.
Yeah. Something happening at Kentucky Owl and
Yeah.
Evan Williams doing something
Something new. Yeah, there you go.
There we go.
So let's kick it off with the little E.H. Taylor story, huh?
Yeah, so this is cool, guys. Well,
Really cool.
so it's the first time, and I believe they said like, did they say 12 years or 20 years?
22 decades.
20 years
Yeah.
that Buffalo Trace has added to their BTAC collection,
Yes.
right? And that's really freaking cool. They have added the E.H. Taylor antique bottle in there just, to make people want more of these BTAC collections because now everybody's going to go for that E.H. Taylor bottle. I wonder if we will ever see that.
I don't know. I don't know. And they're doing this for the 25th anniversary,
Yeah,
right?
they are.
So it's also their first bottled in bond in BTAC history.
It is their first bottled in bond. Still 15 years and 4 months, I believe it said.
Yeah, 15 years, 4 months. Yeah.
So that's an awesome age, but only at 100 proof. And it's not the lowest. I think Eagle Rare 17 is like, is Eagle Rare 17 like at 90?
Yeah, I was going to say, I think it's under
95?
100. Yeah.
Yeah. So, but still, like the E.H. Taylors are usually pretty good. I love the small batch. I love some single barrels, but some of the barrel proofs are really good as well. Some are hot, but
some are hot. Yeah.
but some are actually really good. Like I have a batch 10 that's freaking amazing.
Yeah.
Right. So this excites me. Right. And here in Florida, we have the ABC Vault program, which is probably where me and you have gotten most of our BTAC collections. Right.
Yeah.
Give or take.
Right.
Give or take. Right. But without ABC Vault, we wouldn't really be able to have access to these bottles.
Well, so not at real prices.
Yes, that is true.
I mean, we'll quantify it that way because the ones that you and I have gotten, well, the majority. You had a couple that were, but we've gotten them at more or less MSRP, which is phenomenal.
Yeah, it's great. So I don't know. I don't know if this will make, at least for the first year. I don't know if it'll make it up into that ABC vault, but we'll see. But something else that's really cool, is that the George T. Stagg, my favorite, by the way, out of the whole BTAC collection. Well, it's a toss up between Thomas H. Handy because I love.
I like Handy too. Yeah.
So George T. Stagg is going to be a hazmat this year, and it's going to be 142.8 proof.
Yes.
That's going to be freaking awesome. I think the last time they did that was like back in like 2012. I think
that's right. Yeah.
Right. Which is awesome. So, everybody's going to be looking for that. I think that's going to be a hard bottle, a difficult bottle for us to get as well.
It's going to be in the bag, to say the least.
I'm not bragging, right? I've been lucky as hell that for the last 2 years, I have been able to get a Joshi stack.
That's still one of the ones to my BTAC collection I still have to get is a GTS.
And I don't know if this year it's gonna, because I don't know. I think that hazmat, just putting the hazmat on it,
Yeah.
not particularly that I'm in love because it's a hazmat, like right, because just because it's a hazmat doesn't mean it's gonna be better. But the fact that it is a hazmat, yes, a lot of people are gonna be looking for that. So I wonder how difficult it will be to get that. But still cool from Buffalo Trace. Those two things are amazing.
A lot of fresh,
And
a lot of new things this year.
oh, and also the GTS is also a 15-year, 4 months. I think a lot of them are 15-year, 4 months
Seems
actually
to
in that
be,
BTEC collection.
yeah, there's something with that. I don't know what it is, but they seem to like 15 years, 4 months for some
Yeah,
reason.
except for the Eagle Rare 17. I think that's actually 17 years, but
Yeah.
the SAS 18. All right, we determine.
All right. All right. All right.
Let's go with the next story.
All right. This next one's pretty cool too.
So the cool thing about this is
Mhm.
that we are freaking fans of Sagamore.
Yeah, there's a whole double stack section of Sagamore here.
And it's really freaking cool that Sagamore has. So you guys know I'm not a rye guy.
Here we go. Here we go.
But I do like Sagamore rye, right? I'm not going to say that I like all of their stuff, but the majority of the stuff I do like. And to see this, that they are coming out with a high rye bourbon, that is freaking amazing. Um, I didn't know that they had bourbon until Evernorth Spirits, the bourbon junkies.
Yep.
They source their bourbon from Sagamore. So that was the first time that I actually knew that Sagamore actually even made bourbon. So it's really cool to see that now they're coming out with a high rye bourbon.
Yeah.
That's cool as hell. The first time that they're ever going to do that. So,
yep. It's going to be 60% corn, 25% rye. So obviously the high rye, and 15% malted rye.
Yeah.
So I'm very, very curious to see how this is going to be. Not to mention, it's going to come proofed at 118.
118 and 6 years, I believe.
Yeah.
So that is pretty cool. Now, I hope that they put it out as a shelfer, but it might just be a
limited
distillery
release, yeah,
or a distillery release, right?
Yeah.
So hopefully they don't do that, but it's cool because they're gonna pay homage to the Kentucky like bourbon heritage while still doing their own thing with like the Maryland mash bills that they have.
Yep.
Right. So that's pretty cool. So really appreciate Sagamore actually getting into the bourbon game.
Yes.
Because I think it's been a long time.
I'll be curious to see what they can do.
Yeah, hopefully. It does not drink 118. Sag bourbon is awesome. Does not win.
Oh, see?
Oh, okay.
So these guys have had it already. All right.
It is good. It will be my next pour.
Where's our
nice,
sample? They're all drinking it. No one says, hey, Jason, Carlos, I'll send you a sample.
Right?
Come on now.
It does not drink 118. All right, cool. Well, it is select Maryland markets now, but I see it all over. Michael, we're gonna have to talk. We're gonna have to talk, man, because you might have to get a hand delivery of that somewhere.
So this next story,
yes,
I can't say this is exactly surprising. So, yeah, here we go.
Yeah,
Kentucky Owl, still in trouble.
Still in trouble, and like I don't know if this is coming from Stoli Group, and I think it is Stoli Group, just trying to pay down some of their debt. Quite honestly.
Yeah, but apparently, the judge didn't like how they were trying to pay it down.
And that's that has to be talked about more than what time that we have today.
Yeah.
But it's crazy, right? So basically, they put in a petition to pay off some of their debt, and they're in this bankruptcy, so they're obviously filed for bankruptcy, and to pay off some of the bank's debt, They were trying to pay it off in bourbon barrels. Problem is, they got denied for that because of the downturn in the market, right?
Yeah.
Bourbon barrels just aren't as valuable as they used to be. And yeah, they got turned down. So I don't know what the hell Stoli Group's gonna do or Kentucky Owl's gonna do now.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it was a Chapter 11 restructure, so it was kind of a last ditch effort when
Yeah.
you're already in Chapter 11 and
Yeah.
you're trying to do a restructure, and they ponied up 35,000 barrels as collateral.
Yeah, that's a lot of barrels.
That's a lot of barrels.
And it's funny because I just saw Kentucky out today at Total Wine, so I'm assuming they're still pumping out the batches. It was in the glass case of our Total Wine,
which I don't understand, but okay, we won't go there.
Yeah, exactly. And well, it's sad at the same time because to see that barrels just aren't as valuable as they used to be, that kind of adds to the premise of the little bourbon bubble is definitely bursting, or it has bursted.
Yeah.
Which is good and bad. So I don't know. It might be good for us to get better price stuff and kind of scare away some of the flippers, but
it's kind of interesting to note that the downturn for them happened not really all that long after Deadman left.
Yeah.
Coincidence? Hey, draw your own conclusion. But
and as you see, Dixon Deadman is 2XO is actually
doing pretty well.
Out some good stuff.
Yeah. So last live we did a story on a partnership and a new promo with Jim Beam and Cadillac with F1 racing.
Yeah.
And wouldn't you know it, this week we have another promo to share. So I won't say any more. Let's go ahead and tee it up.
Yep.
Evan Williams is Kentucky's first distiller. But at the end of the day, we're only as good as your last glass. Evan Williams, where bourbon begins.
I like that slogan.
I like it. I like that they're going back to the roots. I kind of like the whole, sort of average Joe American.
Yeah, I mean,
drinking whiskey, working, doing the whole thing.
Like working class type of thing. Like,
yes.
And I think it's been a long time coming. I mean, if you look at the bourbon and the Evan Williams bottles, they're usually like really good price. They're like cheap bottles usually, right?
Even the black tops. I mean, they're very reasonable and they're good.
Yeah, exactly. So I like this. The slogan "Where Bourbon Begins." I really like that, and they're like freaking doubling down on this.
Yeah,
because not only are they like talking to like the working class, just like people that don't, you just want to drink a good bourbon and you don't have tons of money or you don't want to spend tons of money on a bottle, right? Not only are they doing that, but they're also like doubling down on their efforts with college sports.
Yes.
So that's pretty cool as well because they already had a campaign going on. They had like a digital campaign.
Oh yeah, they're hitting all the platformings. They're streaming. They're doing the digital, social media. I mean, they're really hitting this thing hard.
Yeah, and it's cool because I think they have a multi-year partnership with like different colleges. I think I saw I thought I saw Roll Tide on there.
Yeah. Well, and that's all through Learfield. So Learfield is partnered up in collegiate sports, and now Evan Williams partnered up with Learfield, which
multi-year. So that it's smart. It's the smart thing to do. So
it is.
Heaven Hill is
they're doing it.
Is doing the right thing there, and I think it was a long time coming.
Absolutely.
So,
and with that, folks, that's the whiskey news. Oh, there we go.
There you go. And we are back. What's up, Chill Will? What's going on,
Sure
man?
will. How you doing, brother?
So Torup asks a good question. I don't know if Stoli is behind the Westward chapter 11. Huh.
I mean,
I don't know. I don't know if they're part of I don't think
I
they
mean, they're the parent company, but
I don't know. Because did it wasn't the did at least I heard that the Westward like chapter 11 was kind of like so they can do some like reorganization or something like that. It wasn't like Kentucky House seems like it's going away, quite
oh
honestly.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Like
yeah.
it's being dropped. I don't think that's what's going on with Westward.
Oh, with Westward. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I
Okay,
don't think that's
sorry.
what's
Yeah.
going on with Westward. So I don't know. We're we'll see. Ooh, Joe Will's in Bardstown. Nice, man.
Nice.
Have a few good pours. Evan Williams should have used the BIB bottle. Yeah, they should have. And that,
You're not a fan of that one. The white label.
yeah,
I like that bottle.
I don't.
I know. I know. It's okay. We can disagree.
I don't.
And still be friends. It's all good.
I do like the black label.
Yes. I do too.
I love the veterans one.
Yeah.
And even the 12-year-old one that you can only get in the 101 proof or whatever.
Yeah, yeah.
I love that one.
Yeah, that one's really good.
But I'm not a fan of that bottle and bottle.
I like the white label, but hey, that's me.
Yeah. I'm actually we'll talk later.
All right. You ready to kick off our 5 bourbons that every bourbon lover should have in their home bar?
Yes, I am
All right.
ready, but first,
Yeah.
I am ready.
But
Again, everybody that's gotten on, we are doing a giveaway.
we are.
$5 gets you in, super chat, Venmo, PayPal. We have to get to a certain level,
Yeah.
right? So there has to be a certain amount of people that get on. If not, we do have another thing that we're giving away.
Mhm.
If not, which is a Whiskey Corner Glencairn. So all depends. We have to reach a certain level to be able to give
That's
away
probably
that
worth
bottle.
more than the bottle.
Yeah,
I'm just saying.
probably. But to disclose the bottle, it's going to be that new Maker's Mark Lost Recipe Batch 2
Mocha staves.
Mocha Staves.
Mocha staves.
So if we get enough people, we're definitely going to do that giveaway. If not, then it'll be a giveaway for
We
the
both tried. I don't want to give away too much because we may do it on a future thing, but we both tried the Lost Recipe Batch 2.
I love it.
It's really good.
I love
It's
it.
better than Batch 1.
Spoiler alert.
Yeah.
We love it.
Yeah, it's good.
All right. I think we're ready to,
All right,
to
let's
sign
kick
this off.
this off. We're going to start with our first category. What's our first category today?
First category is going to be.
Daily Drinker.
There we go.
Here we go.
These are some good daily drinkers.
They are good daily drinkers.
I like these. Yours is a good one, dude.
So is yours.
And I do like this is the French oak one.
French oak.
I really like that
I'm
one.
going back and forth between the American and the French because I think they're both good, but I do like the French oak a little bit better. But I'm kind of a sucker for French oak.
Yeah, no, I do like a lot of the French oak. So when you told me about that, I was like, oh man, that's a good bottle.
Well, I kind of did the same thing about your bottle because I have that bottle up in the bar too, the Michter's US 1, which is also just an excellent. I like Michter's because they do keep it low proof and how they get their flavor is just crazy.
I really like a lot of the Michter's bottles. I'm not going to say that I like all of them, but quite honestly, like even the rye, I love the toasted rye.
Yeah.
It's I haven't tasted the regular like barrel strength rye, but that toasted barrel strength rye is freaking amazing. And I literally, so this wasn't a daily drinker for me right off from the start, right? You know, when you're talking about daily drinker, you're probably first off, I don't drink daily, but when you're talking about daily drinker, you automatically think of something that's like under $30, right?
Something inexpensive, yeah. And you don't feel bad if you kill on a regular basis.
Exactly, right?
Yeah.
But then I guess throughout the years, this isn't that much. I see it for like $42, right now. So I think it's a banger as a daily drinker. It is like 91 proof, I believe. Is it 90? Yeah. 91.4 proof.
Yep. And I think the 2XO is 92.
Yeah.
Yeah, 92.
Yeah. So as a daily drinker, you don't want something like that's too proofy. So I think these are both two good bottles. And I actually want to pour a little bit of my US one.
And the funny thing is that so when Carlos and I decided to do our list, we did not consult with one another. We just kind of went, here's my list and here's my list. And oddly enough, most of our proof points and just about all the categories are within a couple points of each other.
Yeah.
Which, go figure.
Yeah.
But, yeah. I'm trying to decide which one I want. They're both good.
Torup said hourly drinker.
Hourly drinker.
There you go.
It's a professional.
And on to the Sagamore High Rye Barrel. Ooh, nice, Michael. So yeah, Michael, I saw your message earlier. Yes. Yes, please do that for me. I would appreciate it. I think Calvin wants to lost it. Oh crap. Calvin's
showing up in a big way.
Damn, dude. All right.
He's going to make sure we hit the level.
Yeah, I think we hit the level, man. Thank you, Calvin. Appreciate that. You are awesome, brother. But yeah, I think he really wants that lost recipe. That's awesome. Did you have a pour of that? Of the 2XO or
yes.
the thing?
Yeah, I did. I did the 2XO. I see there's a comment in there too that Torup says the clips are still a little bit loud. I know Junior said that too, so we're gonna have to work on that for the next live. Sorry guys, we're trying to get it all dialed in.
So from now on, before we hit you up with another clip, we'll let you know for ahead of time.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you can
put
that down.
Sorry guys, I can't adjust that on the fly. So
So, dude, I just had this again, and I go to this bottle a lot. This is probably, I don't know, in the last couple of months, probably like my second or third bottle. This is a bottle that I always have in my bar. Yeah, quite honestly.
And again, we were talking earlier.
Yeah,
I struggled with this category.
I did too.
There were a couple others in there that for me were probably good contenders. Barrel Founders. Like a $50 bottle, and it's really decent.
That is a good one. Now,
or Redwood Empire.
Oh yeah,
Lost Monarch. Ooh, that's a good daily too.
And that gets me to the point that I was going to say, right? Now to the point, like, what would you say to somebody that's like, but a daily drinker for me is like less than $30?
So there's definitely contenders in that space, right? I mean, if we're doing less than 30, I mean, you could do, honestly, I would do like an Old Forester 100, Wild Turkey 101, Jack Bonded.
I would do a Jack Bonded. How about this? And I'm not a huge fan, and only because I see it there. I'm not a huge fan of Four Roses.
Yeah,
but
okay.
I think the Four Roses small batch at like $30,
yeah,
like 28, $29, whatever the hell you find it for, is a good one as a daily drinker.
It is.
Same thing with 1792 small batch, right? I think those are good contenders.
I mean, honestly, even Woodford. I like Double Oaked, probably one of the better of the line for me, for value versus, really just for value. But regular Woodford Reserve is not a bad bottle.
It's not. I don't remember the last time I had regular Woodford Reserve. No. I'm strictly like a double oak type of guy.
All right.
So I don't remember the last time I got that. But what would you guys pick as a daily drinker? If somebody curious to see, you had to pick one bottle from your collection, from your bottles, what would be your daily drinker? So Torup says concept over specific bottle. So yeah, we'll go over the concept, but we're also talking about our picks of the bottle as well, Torup. But you're right. I mean, we should definitely chat more on this concept. So Calvin B is Wild Turkey 101, his favorite daily. Okay. Hey, what's up, Doc?
Yeah. Wild Turkey 101 is
Cheers,
good
man.
bottle.
On a flight with decent internet. Never happens.
So
Nice.
I think for me going into daily drinker, what does that mean as a
Yeah.
concept?
What does it mean?
I mean, I think we've covered some of it. It to me should not be a very expensive bottle. I guess in my mind, I was thinking like under 50.
I think it all depends on your budget,
It does. It
right?
does.
If and again, a couple of years ago,
Mhm.
when I first got into bourbon, I wouldn't put this as a daily drinker,
Yeah.
right? I think I would go and it's not really the price point, although at that point I did spend less money on bourbon,
Yeah.
right? But it's also the I don't know, the availability maybe sometimes.
Well, yes. And to me, a daily drinker, again, kind of, expanding on it, has to be something that's readily available.
Yes.
So it should
And
be
you can find everywhere,
Right.
which I think at least this one you can find area. This one's a little bit harder. You can't find them at all. You could go to Total Wine and get it.
Yeah.
ABC, you can get it.
ABC has it, yeah.
Maybe some of the little mom and pop stores won't have it. Um, but you're right. It has to be available.
Mhm.
Like you're not gonna get, I don't know. What's a good one? Uh, okay, going back to the Evan Williams 12 year.
Yes.
Okay, some people
Yeah.
might call that a good daily drinker, if you want to call it that, but it's not readily findable everywhere.
And I think when you first started into bourbon, right? And for any of our folks that are watching that maybe are just starting that journey, at least for me, there was a whole what's better, what's better, what's better. You would get something and go, okay, that's not bad, but what's better? And you're checking out the whiskey tube, you're checking out reviews, you're doing all the different things, you're looking for the next greatest thing. And you and I have been doing this long enough that we've had a vast majority of what's out there. I mean, I suffice it to say, I mean, we probably had hundreds of bottles over the years or tastes of them, right?
Yeah.
And you start to figure out that some of the higher price stuff, while good, isn't necessarily worth
It's
the
not.
dollars.
It's not.
And like you said, maybe these aren't ones you would normally pick when you first start out to say, oh, that's a daily drinker. But after you try some of the higher price stuff, you sort of ratchet back and go, you know what? There's some other bottles that I've had that are sub 50. Again, it's a bottle. If you kill, you don't feel bad. It's not too expensive to replace. And you go, really value for the money. It's not quite as good as the $150 or $200 bottle, but because of what it costs and it tastes decently. The other thing that for me, not to switch gears, but for a daily drinker, I don't want anything high proof for a daily drinker.
No, I mean, I think the most I would go up to is like somebody. I think Calvin mentioned Wild Turkey 101.
100 is about the
Yeah.
top of the level for me
Yeah.
on a daily.
As a daily drinker, that
Yeah.
would probably be my top as well.
Yep.
But yeah, that's the daily drinker. Let's go on to category number 2.
All right. Hold on. I'm going to get a little fancy.
Yeah, you guys might want to turn your
No.
No? Oh,
No music.
okay.
But we're going to start our list. So
Okay.
I'm going to show a little fancy list because we're going to add to it. So,
Cool. I like that.
and with that, let's get into our next category. This is an interesting one. So you called it mixer earlier. I actually labeled everything as cocktail bourbon, same thing.
Mm-hmm.
But here we go, cocktail bourbon. I'm still getting my bottle out. There we go.
There you
Old
go.
man, I'm old.
There you go. Wild Turkey 101. I was checking to see if it was the 8 year
Nope.
or if it was just a regular
Straight
Wild
up.
Turkey 101.
Just straight
Okay.
shelfer 101.
The funny thing about this is that we both picked something that was like around 100 proof, right?
Yeah.
For a mixer.
And not intentionally.
No.
Well,
Yeah.
yes, intentionally, because I think I like whiskey forward cocktails. I know you're not a huge cocktail guy, but when you do have them, you like them to be whiskey forward.
Yeah.
So you need that 100 proof to cut through.
I do. but I don't want them too whiskey forward. I still want
Correct.
to taste some of the stuff. So I think, and you don't want to waste a bottle of like a barrel proof whiskey either. So I think 100 proof just works out. 100 and something proof, right? It works out. So you pick Wild Turkey 101, which I think is the OG freaking
Yeah.
cocktail mixer.
Yeah.
It really is, though. I think that with the 8-year coming out, I don't know. I don't know if people use that as a mixer now, but you're talking about $20 versus what? This is like what, 40 now? They lowered the price a little.
Yeah.
When it first came
40,
out, it was
45. Yeah.
when it first came out, it was like close to 50. I think it was like 48 when we found it around
And
here.
again, spoiler, I don't think the 8 is quite as good as the 70th was.
No. I
think the 70th was a little bit better.
Yeah.
I have a little bit of a 70th left in there, and I'm kind of nursing that one because I like it.
I like the 70th a little bit better.
But that's talking about it as a sipper.
Yeah.
So if we're to stay true to the category, I think that's a waste of money.
Oh yeah,
The 8-year.
for sure.
This is plenty good enough for a cocktail.
Yeah, and to your point right now, though, these are both great sippers as well.
They're versatile.
I think I mean, if a bar like a hotel bar or even like an airport bar has Wild Turkey 101 and they have other crap that I don't want, I'll go for a Wild Turkey 101, right?
I got to grab this and just show it on camera because we laugh about this all the time. So Carlos brought his early times bottle over.
Yeah.
Because he wasn't sure I had in early times in a bottle.
In a bottle. Because I know you have early times.
So in the whiskey room, this is my decanter. And everybody goes, wow, is that like an infinity bottle? What is that? No, it's early times.
Yeah.
Because what I do with this, that I really enjoy doing, even with some experienced whiskey drinkers, is they think it's something special because it's in a decanter. And you pour it for them. They go, dang, that's not bad. What is that? And you go, oh, that's early times bottled in bond.
It's a $15 bottle here.
Yeah. I mean, in Florida, we get the 1 liters for
$15.
$16 for the 1 liter.
$15, man.
I think the
Right
750s were $12.
Right now, I've never seen the 750. Well, I haven't seen the 750 lately, but actually, I don't think I've seen the 750. But still, you can now find one at Total Wine. Before Total Wine didn't have any, but now you can find them at Total Wine for $13.99.
Yeah, we used to have to go to gas bars to find them. Remember?
Gas bars. Then there was another store around here that I think you could get one. But yeah, at the beginning it was just gas bars. I think Party Liquor had them as well.
Oh, I think you're right. I think Party Liquor did. Yeah,
$15. But I know that that's not the price everywhere, though.
No.
I know that my very first bottle of Early Time Bottle and Bond, when we couldn't get them here in Florida, I paid, I think it was like $28 in Georgia. And that was my very first bottle. Since then, I've gotten a crap load of these bottles at 13, 14, $15 because they started selling them here in Florida at that price, which is insane.
It is.
When you go to other states that they're still selling at like 30 something.
And I gotta say, I don't know if he's on, but our good friend Dave I can't even talk tonight. Dave Vogelsang actually sent me, because I was on a hunt for a long time. I could never find one. Dave actually sent me a black top Early Times. I haven't cracked it yet. So I have a newer, blue top, and I have the black top from Dave, and I'm gonna wait and do an actual proper video on it, I think.
Yeah.
Because I think it warrants it.
I got one a long time ago and I haven't popped it yet.
Yeah.
It's still sitting.
You
it's still sitting.
You just
because you won't see it.
You're not going to find it again. So
no, it's still sitting in my little closet. So if you pop yours and make a review, I'll taste it. Because I don't know what I'm going to pop mine, man.
I think most of our viewers know. I mean, obviously, I have a cocktail channel, and obviously, I use a lot of bourbons and cocktails, and I have a lot of different ones. I use Heaven Hill Bottle and Bond a lot. I use Wild Turkey. I use Old Forester. Four Roses single barrel. There's quite a few of them, that fall into that category. And we're not even getting into the ryes, right? That's why I said we had it. You and I had that discussion. We're going to keep this to bourbon because
only bourbons.
there's no way I could have picked just one in that arena.
Well, and I think it's good to split it up like that, right? Because if you're a whiskey lover, right, you're gonna have bourbons, you're gonna have ryes, and you might
half, by the way, just so you know.
Okay, and you're gonna want to do. Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, no, we're good. We're good.
And you're gonna want to do kind of the same type of experiment, or not really experiment, exercise with your ryes or your Scotch or your American whiskeys.
Yes.
Right, other than bourbon, because you're gonna have other bottles. I mean, just in the mixer, and I know I say I'm not a rye guy, but somebody mentioned Old Forester 100.
Rye?
Well, I think they just mentioned Old Forester 100.
Yeah.
But I think the Old Forester 100 rye
so that is
really
great.
Good. No,
this is my go-to for old fashions.
Yeah.
Is Old Forester 100 rye.
I have one of these. I don't use it for cocktails, but I have one of these. And I think even as a sipper, that's really good.
It is.
And I think you've made me stuff here with that.
I have. Absolutely.
So it's just like, so that's why we split it up between bourbon and other whiskeys.
We'll do maybe a rye one at some point. Maybe we'll venture into some of the other whiskeys. I don't know. We'll see. We'll play with it. We might just do a best of the best at some point too. It's just all bets are off, full open, pick what you want kind of thing. That would be kind of fun too.
Yeah, that would be pretty cool.
But cocktail bourbon, I anguished over this one too. Like I said, these categories are hard. Like you said, when you start looking at your collections and you start thinking about things that you've tried and you have to pick one bottle for a specific category, it's not easy. It's hard.
It's not. It's not easy. And
it kind of depends on your mood that day that you pick it.
And that's the thing, right? Because and that's why I don't really believe in just having one bottle as a daily drinker. Because who's to say that you're gonna want that bottle every freaking day? But if you had to pick,
these are good ones.
Well, the ones that we had before are good ones, yes.
These are too for a daily drinker, honestly.
I mean, they are, right? Okay, but all right. On the whole actual concept of mixer, what would be, do you think price has something to do with it?
So yes and no. And that's not really an answer, but let me qualify it.
Okay.
When you're doing a cocktail, and this coming from a cocktail guy, right? You will definitely get a bit of a different taste. You will definitely feel the cocktail elevated a bit. I won't say a lot. I will say a bit when you use a better quality bourbon. That said, because you're mixing it with fruit juices or, syrups or whatever the case may be, you're taking away from the nuances that make that better bourbon better, so to speak. It's not that some of it doesn't still come through, but to me, it's not as much of a difference to say use like a $80, $90 bourbon in a cocktail versus a $25 bourbon. There's not enough of a difference with all of the other flavors going on versus sipping it neat. You can tell more neat the differences. So that's just my take on it.
I get it. I think my take on it, I agree with you, but I do think that, at least for me, price definitely takes a toll on this one, right? Because you are mixing it. Like, I'll give you exactly this example. I had people over my house last year for Thanksgiving. My cousin-in-law or whatever he is, or my nephew-in-law, whatever you want to call him, right? He just turned 21. He's just getting into whiskey. And he's like, whoa, I want to try one of your whiskeys. Now, there's a guy that just takes shots at the club. Right?
Yeah.
So I was like, all right, how are you going to drink it? Oh, yeah, I want to sip it and this and that. All right, perfect. So I don't know what I gave him at that time, but I gave him something. And he shoots it back like a shot. And I'm like, come on, dude. You can't do that. But to make a long story short, he got to the point where he wanted to mix it with like soda.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay. That's when I pulled out the Evan Williams bottled and bomb, by the way.
We've made this joke before about some of our more elitist friends who like to mix GTS with Mountain Dew.
Yes, exactly.
And they do it just to be ridiculous
Well,
on
yeah.
purpose.
Yeah,
but,
on purpose. Well, I
you
mean,
know.
Elmer T. Lee with Sprite. I mean, I'm just saying.
I mean,
Makes it a lot better.
I was going to say that makes it better, but
Yeah, it makes it a lot better. But what I'm saying is, I would have been pissed
yeah,
if he would have taken one of my bottles that were like 80, $100 or more,
yeah.
and he would be mixing it with freaking soda. That's when I pulled out that Evan Williams bottle and bottle. I'm like, dude, go to town.
Again, in a
Go to
cocktail,
freaking town.
if you have a trained palate, you can tell a little bit of the difference. But for the normal person who's not a whiskey lover,
Yeah,
you're not really going to be able to tell.
exactly.
So stick with the cheaper shelfer.
Exactly. Now, to your point, I wouldn't take like and I don't know if anybody would actually do this because I don't know the actual proof of this, but I'm using it as an example. I don't think anybody would take like a $10 bourbon or whatever and use it as a mixer either, like or Canadian whiskey, rich and rare. I don't think anybody would bring a rich and rare.
We did a whole show on really crappy whiskey and trying to make it better, but
exactly. But so it's to me,
yeah,
the price speaks on both ends.
It does,
right?
It does.
And just because we can get this at $15 here doesn't mean that all $15.
It's still a good whiskey.
But it also doesn't mean that all whiskeys that are like $15 are actually good.
Yeah, no,
right?
Agreed.
So yeah, that's my take on this.
All right. So I'm going to throw up the list as we're talking here. We're going to add to our list. So we're 2 categories in. I think we're ready to move to our third one, right?
There you go, man.
All right, let's do it. Watch your volume.
Volume's down. So this is where we have the biggest
difference.
Yes, the biggest difference.
Yes.
Because this category is the crowd pleaser, right?
It is, yep.
And I don't know about you, but this one was a very hard one for me.
Yeah.
Because you could take this a few different ways. You can
920. Okay.
Yeah, that's C920.
Oh, shit.
So you could take this a whole different ways, right? You could take it as what is something that you want to bring to a crowd, to a group of friends that you believe it's going to please them, or you could take it as what most people usually like, right? So there's a lot of different ways that you could take this. So that's how I did it, right? I was like, what is that bourbon that no matter who you talk to, they'll probably have one of these bottles.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
And I get how you approached it. And from that perspective, I think you probably picked the right bourbon. I mean, I've got a fair collection of those. I don't have near what you have. You have a ridiculous collection of Elijah Craig barrel proofs.
I have too many.
That said, it is probably one of the quintessential straight bourbons, right?
Yeah.
So that said, and I get that, like, what is one that, everybody has or everyone really likes. I went a little different direction on mine for crowd pleaser.
Okay.
So mine's a lot less mainstream than yours.
Mm-hmm.
But mine I picked because all of our whiskey friends, yourself included, that have been here, I break that out because first of all, you can't get it in Florida.
No.
The wife travels back to the Midwest. She picks up bottles for me when she goes back there and brings them home for me. God bless her.
Look at where that's at, guys.
Yeah.
It's definitely a crowd pleaser.
But a new one incoming next week because she's there now.
Oh, there you go.
So there you go. And they changed it up actually. But that said, that's 108 proof. Pursuit United does all of theirs at 108 proof. So The new bottle's a double oaked. This is the oak collection,
Okay.
but it's basically still a double oaked. So it was finished in oak and then, or I'm sorry, aged in oak and then finished in French oak.
Mm.
So it's still kind of a double oak.
Yeah. I see
That
that.
said, 108 proof.
It's such a good bottle.
It's easy to
It's
sip.
really
It has
good
a lot of flavor.
Yeah.
And of all the whiskey people that we know that have been over here, no one has had that and said, I don't like it. Not a single person.
It's a great bottle. Like I've tasted. I'm not gonna say who it's from, but I do have a Pursuit United bottle here.
Yeah.
And it's okay.
Yeah.
Right. But I've tasted other Pursuit Uniteds, and then this one is amazing, dude. So I really like that
And
one.
it's a regular shelfer. That's not a pick. That's
Mhm.
just their normal
I think it's a really good one.
shelfer. And then your pick, I mean, you can't, I don't know.
I don't think
I don't know that I've ever, there's Elijah Craig batches that are better than other batches, but I don't think I've ever had an Elijah Craig I didn't like. I just like some better than others.
when you first got into, at least when I first got into bourbon, everybody used to say the best value in whiskey is Elijah Craig barrel
Mhm.
proof, right? That's when you can actually find it at 75, which you can still find it at 75 right now.
You
At
can,
least
yeah.
here you can,
Yeah.
right? This is one of my more favorite ones. So this is C920. I really like this one. This is 132.8. Really like this one. I'm babying some of my older bottles.
Doesn't really drink 132.
It doesn't.
You know?
Doesn't, dude. And I'm loving the nose. I haven't even gotten into tasting it
No,
tonight.
I grabbed one right away because I know I like that batch.
But the nose is just amazing. Like they're good. And I just feel that, and it doesn't have to be this batch, right? You can pick any Elijah Craig barrel proof batch that you have. And if it's just one, then you can pick that. And that's going to be a crowd pleaser because everybody, for the most part, loves Elijah Craig barrel proof.
It's kind of hard to go wrong.
It is. Now, like you said, there's better batches.
Yeah.
I tasted B525 last night at the bottle share. And I don't think it lives up to the hype.
Okay.
James brought it, and it was still a good bottle.
But again, it's a self-induced hype because you're comparing it to other Elijah Craig batches.
Well, no,
compared to other bourbons.
But people were hyping it up and I think they were hyping it up because it was in the most recent ones.
Yeah,
it was the closest one to 12 years. I think it's like 11 years and 6 months.
Yeah, but
so a lot of people were hyping it up. Yeah. This is amazing. It was okay. It was good, but it's not like, ooh, this is great, right? So either way, there's better batches. There's okay batches, but you can't go wrong with Elijah Craig barrel proof for a crowd pleaser.
And I like that we both approached this from a different angle and still both picked, in my opinion, good bottles because we would both drink either one of those anytime.
Yeah, definitely.
So, crowd pleaser.
Crowd pleaser.
Carlos Jason pleasers.
There you go. What would you guys pick as crowd pleasers for you guys? And how would you guys approach this? Right? Would you approach it the way that Jason approached it? Would you approach it the way that I approach it? What would be a crowd pleaser for you?
So I'm going to throw up our little list as we're talking in the background here. We are 3 deep into our 5 bourbons.
Okay.
And we say we break it up for just a couple of minutes.
Yeah.
Before we get into the last 2.
Yeah, let's do that.
And while we're doing that, like Carlos said, guys, let us know how you would approach some of these categories.
Yeah.
Let us know, what are some of your favorites?
Yeah. What would you pick as a mixer? What would you pick as a daily drinker? And what would you pick as a crowd pleaser? Love to hear from you guys. And I'm already seeing, like Tora mentioned, JD single barrel proof rye, I believe.
Yeah, that's a good one.
E.H. Taylor small batch as a crowd pleaser.
That's
these are all great ones, right? Alex said about the barrel proof rye. Oh crap! Thanks, Doc. Appreciate you, brother.
Absolutely.
Best. Oh, look at that. Best Pursuit United I've had was also the 21090.
Oh yeah,
The
210.
day
Yeah,
I got to taste a like 1 ounce sample of that
yeah,
Matt Whiskey Wisdom sent me.
yeah.
That was really good.
They do
I
some
got
good stuff.
I like the stuff that Pursuit United is doing, but I also like the picks that 21090 does too.
Yeah.
I know you've tasted, well, one of the bottles that's here
Yep.
is one of their picks, and it's really good.
Yep, for sure.
What's up, Big Vic? Thanks for getting on, man. Appreciate
All right,
you.
guys, to take a small break in between, we're going to totally change it up and throw a little something at you. I'm not even going to say what it is. I'm just going to throw it up and
Level down.
watch your volume. I think I
Yes.
have this one a little more controlled, but we'll see. And we'll see you back here in just a couple minutes.
That's cool. You should actually get one of those signs. You should get one of those signs.
I need one of those signs, actually.
If anybody has a hookup on neon signs, let us know, because Jason needs one of those whiskey therapy cocktail lounge signs.
I do. So yeah, we threw a little cocktail on there for you. Obviously I do a lot of cocktails on my channel, but Manhattan's a good one.
You know, you made it look really, really easy.
It is easy.
You-
I promise. It's easy. 4
okay.
ingredients.
Okay.
Technically it's 3 with a garnish.
You know what my thing is with cocktails? Is that you have to go out and buy all the stuff. I know you make a lot of your stuff.
I know.
You make a lot of your stuff.
No, you're right.
But if you're not into it, like,
Yeah.
I had to go out and buy some stuff like what was it? That drum something.
Oh, Drambuie.
Yeah, I
You
had
did
to
a
go-
rusty nail.
Yes, I
Yeah.
do that.
Yeah, yeah.
And I got that. And I'm like, crap, do I really want how many times am I really gonna use this? And after that time I haven't used it since.
It actually sips pretty nice on ice, by the way. Just neat.
Well, it's like
No, it's not neat.
it's kind of
on
like a
ice, but-
smoky whiskey, right? Or
So it's
smoky
actually
liqueur?
it's actually like a heather honey scotch is what it is.
Really? Because
Yeah.
it feels kind of smoky to me,
Yeah,
like an Isla.
it's really unique.
Okay.
It's there's nothing else like it. I mean, it's not one of those ones you can sub out for something else. It just you either have Drambuie or you don't.
Okay.
And for me, my grandfather used to sip on that all the time, so it's kind of a nostalgic thing for me.
Yeah.
So I like finding drinks that I can use it in, or sip it neat. But
That rusty nail was good. Now you made this look easy as hell,
it is easy.
and I love the fact at the end when you put the little was that berries or is that cherries? The
Luxardo.
sardos, cherry?
Luxardos. Yeah, there is no other cherry.
And now I want one of those. Now I want one of those, dude. And I know we can't have it now, but now I want one of those, dude. And you made it look cool with the little like copita or whatever. That thing looked like tiny. Like you really have to grab it like this with like the pinkies up type of thing.
Yeah, so it's a Nick and Nora. It's like a 4-ounce glass. They make them in different styles. That's more of like a classic. And when I say classic, I'm talking like 1900s kind of classic style. You know, that they used to serve some of the original cocktails in. So
Yeah.
I put out a video today, a Rob Roy, which is a Scotch Manhattan, basically.
Mm.
And that one's a really cool glass too. It's real wide and short, and it looks neat.
Hmm.
I'm a barware whore. I have more glasses than any one person should ever have, but I love different style and different shaped glasses. It's just, kind of my thing.
That's pretty cool, dude. Like I said, like when I watch your videos, I'm just like, damn, like he makes it look so freaking easy.
It is easy. It really no, it
it's
is.
easy when you
It
have your
is.
experience, but it's
Well,
not.
maybe, but
Like I think I tried one of yours, like to do one of yours, and yes, I bought the stuff, and I was like, yeah, it doesn't taste like what how I tasted at Jason. So I think it was one of the honey ones, and I know you make your own honey, and I'm just like,
would you try the Gold Rush?
it could have been that one, or it could have been one of the other honey ones that
Okay.
you had, but yeah. No, it wasn't the Gold Rush actually, because I haven't made a Gold Rush. It was one of the other honey ones that you did the honey syrup for. I don't know, but yeah,
Some of them get complicated, and I haven't put any tiki drinks out on my channel yet. They'll be coming eventually, but I'm just trying to ease in with sort of more of the mainstream. But
I'm assuming those are rum drinks.
they are.
Okay.
And I know.
And if anybody doesn't know, he has his like rums all the way. I feel like Vanna White. Rums all the way over.
I wish you looked like Vanna White, but
Shit. I got a lot of bottles.
You would. All right. You ready to get back into our categories? We have two more left.
Let's do it.
All right.
And I think somebody put what they would pick for some of theirs. So I want to go through that.
Let's take a second to do that.
Okay.
Rusty nails are good. Yes, Calvin, I agree. I do like those a lot.
Who was it? Was it Alec or somebody put? All right, my crowd pleaser would be Eagle Rare.
Yeah, that's a good
for
one.
new people. That is a really good one. Like Turip said, depends on the crowd.
I debated hard on using Eagle Rare for actually one of the categories.
It does depend on the crowd.
It does, but
yeah, I debated. Eagle Rare definitely almost made it on this list for me as well.
Yeah, me too. And I do like it, and I do always have a couple bottles of Eagle Rare here.
I still need to get that Eagle Rare 12, but
me too.
I deter.
Me too. But here we are.
Yeah. So Ryan Cole said, honestly, I would go Buffalo Trace. I do not have a super deep.
See that one? That was another one I struggled with the cocktail bourbon because I do use Buffalo Trace in a lot of them. I just did a whiskey sour video 2-3 weeks ago. It uses Buffalo Trace.
Rylan, I think Buffalo Trace I would have put in Daily Drinker a couple of years ago, quite honestly.
I like Buffalo Trace for cocktails because it's very, how do you put this without it sounding bad? It's not offensive in any way, and it blends really well. So getting into, I won't get way off track here, but you get into like gins, and there's a gin called Ford's Gin, and it was actually created by a bartender.
Yeah.
And he formulated the taste profile so that it melds with the majority of ingredients you could put with it.
Okay.
And the reason I bring that up is that for me, for bourbons, it's kind of Buffalo Trace. Buffalo Trace, you can put in almost anything, any cocktail, and it still tastes good. Yeah. Some of the other ones you might get off notes depending on what you mix it with. Buffalo Trace just kind of works with everything.
Yeah, I mean, I think I'm on Torp's level right now, where I'm like, I won't buy a Buffalo. That's why I said a few years ago, I would pick that as a daily drinker because a few years ago I did like Buffalo Trace.
I still
right
like
now, it's not my favorite. But you're right, Torp. Like I have had some good store picks picks of it.
Yeah.
Right.
Some of the store picks are amazing.
Yeah. So you know more about this, but Alec said Traverse City premium cherries are great too. Basically the same as Luxardo.
Yeah, they are. They're still not Luxardo, but they are very, very good.
So Jason's line is, and they're like, when somebody asks him, are those Luxardo cherries? He's like, are there any other kind?
I make a lot of really smart ass comments in my videos about Luxardo cherries. Anybody's watched them knows what I'm talking about. But I make a lot of very smart ass remarks about Luxardo.
Oh man. All right, let's get into
All right.
the next two bottles.
2 bottles. All right. This next one's fun. Watch your volume. Here we go.
Let's go.
Yeah.
So there's another one where we were. I mean, we're close, but we're not. We're close in, I guess, the hypeness of them, right?
Yeah.
But we're like leagues apart here as well.
We are.
So this is our splurge bottle,
Mhm.
right? And this, I want to say, all of these were hard. All of these were difficult. And because, quite honestly, you guys heard us earlier. Yeah, we have B-tax.
Mhm.
I wouldn't put that. That is a splurge bottle,
It is.
but
It's
it's like a really, really big splurge bottle. When I think of splurge bottle, the way I approach this is, okay, what is the max that I feel comfortable spending on a bottle, right? And I don't know if you guys have heard it. Well, I'm even less. I'm at like 150, right?
I'm thinking like 2 tops.
Well, hold on. I'm not even talking about the splurge. I'm talking about if I'm at a store and I see a bottle
Mhm.
and it goes over $100,
Mhm.
maybe over 125,
Mhm.
I'm gonna think twice about buying that bottle. That's where I'm at. Not even a splurge.
I'm with you.
So when when I'm thinking about splurge bottles, yeah, 200, 250 maybe was
Yeah,
probably my
no.
max
No.
when I'm talking about a splurge bottle. Because even the B-tax, technically you should be able to get them for under $200.
You should be able to. Not many
It's very
people
hard.
can, but
I mean, we've gotten that. We've been very lucky.
we have. But that's why we didn't pick a B-tac for this.
Yes, exactly. Because they are, that's a stretch splurge, I guess.
It is.
We could use it at that.
It is. And
Right?
both of these, are really, really good.
I'm gonna have some of your
You go right ahead. And for what it's worth, there's a uncracked bottle of Jack 12 right there. That's yeah.
So which
most
one
Jack
is
in
that one?
bottle.
Is that batch 3 or batch 2?
This is
This is
batch
batch
3.
This is batch 2. So I think that one is a little bit better than batch 2, is what I heard.
A little bit.
No, not what I heard. I don't know. I haven't done that because I got the little sample thing from Jack Daniels.
Yeah, but didn't we do
We did the 10.
No. I thought we did a 12. I want to say with Dave, where we did batch 1, 2, and 3.
Oh yeah, you're right. I forgot what was the
And I think actually, because we blinded it, right?
I think so.
And I thought,
I forgot what was the outcome of that one.
yeah,
It wasn't. We didn't record that one. So that was with a friend of ours that he has batch 1, 2, and 3.
Mhm.
Dave has everything. quite
Mhm,
honestly.
mhm. Yeah, he does.
He just picked up a VVS.
Of course he did.
As I say this.
Of course he did.
Okay.
Ah.
Shout out to Dave. Dave is a cool dude.
Mhm.
So we did that off, just hanging out here at Jason's house, and Dave brought it over and we did a blind, and I don't remember what the outcome was, but I don't think I did a blind of this one versus the little thing, the little sample thing,
Yeah.
the 200 mil that Jack Daniel sent me of the new one. So I have to do that. Either way, we approach these different ways.
We did.
As well.
We did.
Right? So how did you get to your straight from the barrel?
So, first of all, I'm not a Blanton's fan. Let me start there.
I love my Blanton's.
I have
Tater.
I have normal bottles, regular shelfers of Blanton's. I do have some store picks. The store picks are much better, but not really. Like, it's not a chase bottle for me, except for this one. Now, I won't turn my nose up at a gold either.
I love gold.
Gold is really good.
I love
But
gold.
straight from the barrel for me is King of Blanton's.
You have a good one, dude.
Yeah.
So unfortunately, mine is a lower proof one. It's 124 or maybe 126. It's not 128. I know that. And mine is okay. I actually like. I have two golds right now open, and I like both golds better than my straight from the barrel.
I think that can absolutely happen. Just for fun, last night I was doing editing. I was getting some of the stingers done for the show tonight and stuff. And I actually grabbed one of the Shelfer Blantons and poured it first, and then poured this right after. Night and day.
Oh yeah, it's definitely.
You wouldn't even think it was the same distillery.
I'll tell you one thing. Like the I think Blanton's needs to be at the very least at 100 proof, like the gold.
Mm-hmm.
Anything over 100 proof, I think is the right thing for Blanton's, because I even have like a what is it, a black, which is like 80 proof, and it's not good either. I mean, it's okay, but I like my Blanton's. I do, and this straight from the barrel that you have here is good. Now, the way I approach this one though is again splurge. MSRP. This is under $200.
Oh yeah.
Good luck finding it at an MSRP.
Yeah.
But even on secondary like Facebook groups,
Mm-hmm.
you still can get it for like 200, 225, which isn't that big of a push.
I think I got my 12 for 95, 100.
Well,
ABC again.
But that was before I think they bumped it up a little bit.
Yeah.
I think it's like 110 or 120 right now,
Which,
if I'm not mistaken.
all day, every day.
Yeah, hell yes. I would still buy that.
So
This one I got, I didn't get it. Actually, I won this in a raffle, actually.
Nice.
So,
Even better.
yeah, shit.
It's really good.
But I would still pay
Mhm.
$200, even on secondary for batch 3.
Yeah.
I haven't done it yet, but I would. I'm still trying to see if I can get one at MSRP, my ABC Vault or something. But I think it's really good. I think as a splurge bottle, I'm a sucker for the Jack Daniel's like special bottles.
Yeah.
I love this thing. You have
The twice barrels right behind
you
it.
have that twice barreled. I love that. I love
that's the 23 twice barreled.
yeah, something like that. I love the American single malt that I have.
Yeah.
The 10, the 12s, the
Coy
14,
Hills.
the Coy Hill. I love. I'm a big Jack Daniel's fan.
I am too. I tell my wife, you ever see Jack in that shaped bottle, just buy it.
Mhm.
You don't have to ask, just buy it.
Yeah.
She actually got me this one for my birthday
Oh shit!
last year. And she got it from Vault, but she hid it from me, and she did a really good job because I had no idea she had it.
Nice.
And I cracked that open for my birthday. I'm like, damn, that's
awesome.
sweet.
That's awesome, dude.
Yeah, that was cool.
That's awesome. So, what would you guys pick as a splurge bottle? And I already see some people putting it in there. Hey, what's up, Donald Rance? Hold on.
110 Canadian or $80 US for a Blanton straight from the barrel? Holy crap.
Damn, Donald.
I got mine at MSRP from Vault, and I still think I paid $160 for this.
Yeah, I think so. I think that's what they go for.
Yeah.
Alicus splurge bottle I have would be Michter's Barrel Strength Rye.
That is a good one.
I actually like the toasted.
Yeah,
Barrel Strength Rye.
The toasted's good too. What about the 10-year though? That's kind of on a different level, I think.
I think that's a good one. I just wouldn't call it a splurge bottle.
I would agree.
I think those used to be like 70 something, and now they're 90, I believe.
Yeah.
I just don't know. We do read the chat, Master Prestige, but why does this keep turning off?
What are you doing? What are you doing over there? Get over here.
I'm trying to, dude. I don't know what this thing is.
It's all right. Hold on. Let me have the mouse for a second.
Cool.
Let me fix it. There you go.
All right, there you go.
Now you're good.
Cool. So what did you say, Master Prestige? Let me see.
Yeah, what was? So I didn't see the comment you were.
Yeah, I don't see you, Master Prestige. Okay. Yeah, we are going through the chats as we're going through this. So I see that Rylan said Woodford Double Oak. So personally, Rylan,
Yeah,
I love Woodford Double
I
Oak.
do too.
And as a crowd pleaser, yeah, I would pick that bottle as well. I think that's a good crowd pleaser.
That MDP pick that Matt was involved in.
That one
That
is
is
awesome.
I crushed that bottle
It's like
so
brown
fast.
sugar,
Oh my
caramel.
God, that
It's
was good.
amazing. It's amazing.
Yeah.
So I don't know if you were here earlier, Rylan, but Jason mentioned for like the daily drinker, a Woodford Reserve, just regular bourbon,
Mm-hmm.
right? And I told him I have not had a Woodford Reserve regular bourbon
I see store pick ones that are pretty darn good though.
since I found the double oak.
Well,
That is for me, it's like double oaked or bust.
yeah,
Like I cannot pick any other one. I cannot like choose any other one than that double oak because I just really love that one.
it is good. I'm a big fan of double oak.
Yeah. Let me see. I have JD14, JL. Oh, I have a JD14 sample. Haven't tried it yet. You should try that, man. It's good. Splurge Michter's 10. Okay.
Yeah,
I don't have a Michter's 10 bottle.
I don't either.
So I didn't put it on this list. Green Spot. Okay. Who said? Oh, it had to be Donald. Yep. So Donald said, splurge bottle for me would just be a single barrel Green Spot for 250 Canadian. Is that Canadian or is that euros?
It's euros.
Stag Junior, that's a good one too.
Yeah, get a few of those over there.
Yeah,
I do like Stag Junior.
yeah, you guys have some good ones. Damn. Okay, that is good.
I think our last category is going to be interesting. It might surprise some folks
Yeah,
because I think we both picked things that aren't necessarily very mainstream in any way, shape, or form.
they are not.
So, with that fun little build up, we'll throw up our little list here. So now we're 4 deep into our 5 bourbons. We have 1 more to go. Watch your volume. Here we go.
We're different again.
This might throw some people off on this one.
Yeah.
So this is the hidden gem category.
Hidden gem. So this one was difficult as well, right? Because now this is more like, at least for me, on the other end.
It's really much more of a personal choice, right?
Well, well, it is.
It is.
But also, you got to also look at like
You're taking your personal choice.
what is something that you don't think a lot of people have heard of?
Yes.
Or a lot of people have access to is the way I approached it. Because I don't think a lot of people have access to these two bottles. A lot of people do, but not everyone has access to these 2 bottles.
So that was part of my decision-making process, but it was also one that isn't, I guess the big prerequisite for me had to be, it's not real mainstream. I want it to be a less known bottle.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, I agree. And I could have put a bunch of these on here.
Yeah, I've got a whole lot of backups too.
Yeah.
But
I gotta say, the first one that I went to right from the beginning was an ASW bottle.
Mm-hmm.
I just didn't want to be like, no, not even the toasted. I was gonna go with the Winthrop Liquor Pick.
Oh,
which is the maple cask. I just didn't want people to be like, oh, he's just saying ASW because he works with them. I don't want people to think that because equally as ASW, I found a short barrel pick that I would definitely throw on here. But ultimately, I decided on Evernorth, right? And Josh Fritz, if you're still here, thank you because you helped me get a bottle of these. So, if you don't know Evernorth, that is I guess the company that the Bourbon Junkies has,
Yep.
and this is
Now this one,
some of the best stuff.
now this one is still a blended, right? It's sourced and blended.
It is sourced and blended.
Okay.
It is the Bourbon Junkies companies, but they source their stuff mainly from Sagamore. And we mentioned Sagamore earlier. So I don't know if you have the cam there that could kind of do a close up, but this particular
Let's see
one
if it's working. Hold on.
is 4-year Sagamore bourbon.
Oh yeah.
4-year Sagamore bourbon, 5-year Sagamore bourbon, and then it has 7-year MGP bourbon.
There you go. One thing I love that Bourbon Junkies does, their labels are kick-ass.
Oh, they are.
I love their labels.
Yeah, they're really cool. And I put this one on here as well because if you can't, this was like, and I haven't been able to get another Night Stalker. I always miss the freaking drops. If you can't get a Night Stalker, which is my freaking favorite, then these Essence bourbons are really good. I have this one and I have, so this is from 21090. There's actually a pick that 21090 did. But I also have another one from Tom at the Bourbon Jerk. He did it with a few other people. I think like Dusty Dan and some other stuff. But this is my favorite, guys. And I don't think many people know about this yet. It is awesome. I take this one to bottle shares and it becomes a favorite of the night. I don't know. But let's talk about yours.
Van Holiday.
Yes.
Van Holiday. So I'm a little partial to them. I lived in Missouri for 17 years
Okay.
before I moved to Florida. And they are a Missouri distiller. Not a lot of good distillers out of Missouri, much like Florida when it comes to whiskey. But I think they're doing it right. So I have all 4 versions of what they offer. So they have the soft red wheat.
Bottle and bond.
Yep. They have the soft red wheat Rickhouse, which is what this is.
Yeah, it's this one.
And then they also have the Missouri straight bourbon. They're all 6-year.
Both Rickhouse and Bottle and Bond.
Yes.
And you have all 4 of them?
I have all 4.
I know you have all 4 of them.
Yeah, I have all 4. I like it. And this is one I know you've been over here a few times and you keep going back to them because I got to try it again.
And it's crazy because I don't particularly like the soft red wheat Bottle and Bond. It's okay. It's not a bottle that I would buy. I did buy a bottle off of Keeley of the straight bourbon Rickhouse.
Oh, you did get one. Okay.
I got that. But I haven't gotten this yet. And yes, this one is a bottle that when I come over and I don't know what to pick, I usually go with that one. I'm like, and I feel bad because because I see how it is. And I'm like, dude, do you mind? I'm like, dude, do you mind if I get some? Because it is good. Like, it really is good. But I didn't like the bottle and bond as much.
Yeah.
I think this Rickhouse, I think the extra proofiness really brings out the flavors.
It does. I agree. And generally speaking, the Rickhouses are only supposed to be, they're supposed to be distillery only, but you can pick them up in most places in Missouri. And then the missus goes to Missouri, 2 times a year. And she's gracious enough when she goes there to give me my Pursuit United that we can't get here, and give me my Rickhouses that we can't get here. And Total Wine carries the regular ones, right? The regular 6-year straight bourbon and the soft red wheat. They do carry those. They don't have the Rickhouses though.
Sometimes they do.
Oh, do they really?
They fly off the shelves.
Oh,
whenever they drop, I have seen like them 1 or 2. I haven't seen the soft red wheat one, but I've seen the sticker there, the little tag. I just haven't seen any bottles. Last time I went there, I did.
No one asked you. Damn AI.
So last time I went to a Total Wine, maybe like 2 weeks ago, actually,
Mm-hmm.
I saw the straight bourbon Rick House.
Oh,
There was
nice.
one bottle on the shelf.
Yeah, it's right there.
Yeah, there was one bottle on the shelf, and I saw the tag of the soft red wheat, but there were no more bottles. So they fly off the shelves every time that they're there.
Do that lineup, huh? Come on now.
Yeah, I mean that's a great lineup.
That's a fun lineup.
That is a fun lineup. Now, all right. So, what would you think would be the concept of this? Is it just as easy as saying there's something that's not known
So
or available?
I always qualify what I pick for these types of categories with stuff that obviously I enjoy. Oh, didn't like that. Okay, that's fine. Here, we'll go back here. There we go. With stuff that I enjoy, but I also like to have tried it with whiskey brethren, right? Um, some folks that actually have a palate and they go, yeah, I like it.
Yeah.
And it's not the be all end all of everything because I mean, if I like what I like, right? Whether other people like it or not. But um, I think for me, in order to be a hidden gem, it can't just be personal. I'm the only one who likes it kind of bourbon. I want other folks to like it too.
Yeah.
But again, I wanted to go less mainstream, less known, not necessarily hard to get, although both of these are not as easy to obtain. They're not on a shelf anywhere. But that said, um, maybe the best way to term it would be underrated bourbon,
Yeah. Underrated.
right?
I would say underrated.
Yeah.
Well, somewhat, because I think everybody that tries these Evernorths really freaking love it.
They do, but
So I don't
not
think it's really
everybody's been
overrated.
able to try them. So I think that kind
think
of plays
another-
into the underrated thing.
Yeah, another one that like I would have put here is Barrel King, although
I do like Barrel King.
I
Yeah.
have a crap load of their bottles, although I'm not a member of them anymore.
Yeah.
But
Mhm.
you might not like this comment. Your Pursuit United,
Mhm.
I would have definitely put in this. This would have been the category if I had a Pursuit United that I like, because the one that I have I don't really like. And it sucks, since it was a Bourbon Junkies pick, by the way. It was okay, but it's not worth the price. But that one that you have there, I would put it on this list because I think that is, although a lot of people have heard of Pursuit United, not everybody has had that
No,
bottle.
true. And I think there's several bourbons we picked tonight that probably could have shifted to a number of categories.
Yeah.
But the fact that they can, to me, is an indicator that they're good bourbons.
Yeah, I think so. So some people put Cedar Ridge, JL,
I
Torah.
think I've only tried Cedar Ridge like one time.
I have one at the house that first off, Cedar Ridge, Poor Decisions. So part of Poor Decisions.
Mm-hmm.
Go to poordecisions.club. If somebody can put it in the chat, or I'll see if I can put it in the chat. We have a pick of our Cedar Ridge for Poor Decisions, and that is a few channels that got together to do these picks. So we have a pick of Cedar Ridge. That is a really good freaking pick. Poordecisions.club. Go there, and you can get your own pick of Cedar Ridge. So that's a good one. I have a double oaked, and it was a pick from SLB Drinks, and I think it's pretty good.
Okay.
Now I have tasted some other ones. Some I like, some I didn't.
Yeah.
But I think they're pretty good. Mrs. Whiskey Therapy is on the hunt. Okay.
She is.
There you go. Holiday everywhere. Never see north because all junkies horse radish forward. Okay. Hidden gem for Torup would be Whiskey Thief pick called Old Rick. Okay.
I don't know that one.
A hidden gem for Calvin B. Oh, River Roots is a good one.
Yeah, that's a good one.
That's a really good one.
Yeah.
We have a pick coming out for the North Tampa Bottle Club.
Yeah.
It's Buff Turkey.
Mm.
It's actually pretty good.
Well, it should be.
It's really good. Rebecca Creek Spanish Oak, and I have that bottle.
That is a good bottle.
Oh man,
That is a good bottle.
I didn't even look at that one, Alec. You just reminded me about that bottle. That is a really good bottle.
Yeah, that's a good one.
And I think I was supposed to get a bottle sent to me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna mention any names.
That was like over a year ago.
Over a year ago,
Yeah.
over a year and a half ago.
I remember that. Yes.
Yeah, I'm not gonna mention any names, but I should have gotten another bottle. All right. Chance, what's up, man? Thanks for getting on, brother. By the way, Chance, I got your stuff like hacked. I just gotta send it out. So
Slacker.
dude,
I know.
You don't know the half of it.
Sadly, I do, but it's all good.
So Dallas Bourbon Club. So I saw that today, Chance. And so I don't know if you saw this, but Dallas Bourbon Club put on their like Instagram that they have a Penelope Rio honey barrel only, no Amberana. So kind of like what Liquor Depot did a couple of years last year.
All right.
So Liquor Depot did the same thing. Liquor Depot here in Florida did the same thing. Last year they had, I think it was November timeframe. And they had that honey barrel Rio, no Amberana, which was really good. I didn't get a bottle, but Matt got a bottle and I reviewed it. So it was pretty good. Chance. So if you get a chance to get that, definitely pick that up, man. That is good. Oh, so Torup says, Keith P says, Whiskey Tree. That is a good one. You're right, Keith P. That is a good one as well. And then Torup put the poordecisions.club there. Guys, go there and you can get that pick from Cedar Ridge at Poor Decisions. Oh, there we go. He put the actual thing right there. So we'll star that. Whatever. All right. So I think we're good here.
We're good on this.
Let us know. What did you guys think of our picks?
Before we run too long, we have a new segment to introduce.
Let's go.
I'm excited for this one.
I like this one.
I do too. So I'm going to put that out there for you. We're going to run our little intro. Watch your volume. But, guys, this is going to be fun. Here we go. All right, hold on. I'm going to flip to here first, and then we're going to get into it. So, you want to introduce this?
So, yes, this is a special segment that we're going to have where I'm going to talk about some of the new stuff that's out there right now, right? I'm going to go to two types of segments. So, one locally that I've seen in my bourbon hunting, and then other ones that you'll be able to get online or they may be available already at other stores. So this is my corner shelf reports.
Ready?
Ready. Let's go. So first one is obviously we're giving away a bottle of that right now. So if you haven't gone in to the raffle, it's at the bottom. It's scrolling at the bottom. And that is the giveaway. $5 gets you in for that. But we have this Maker's Mark at our local Costco's right now. Now, I don't know if it's only Costco's because last year, the batch one, I did see it at other stores, but it could be that they just went into Costco, bought it, and then just try to resell it, right? But what I can tell you is that if you live in the Tampa area or in the Central Florida area, they are at your Costco's right now. If you don't live here, they still might be in your Costco at some other stores, but that Maker's Mark Lost Recipe is out right now.
I gotta tell you, my face never looked so good.
There you go. So this was a little bit of a sour note for me. just because I bought one of these a couple of years ago and I wasn't happy. But Angel's Envy 10 cask strength is out right now. So if you're an Angel's Envy fan and you wanted cask strength, if you're that guy that's or gal that's thinking, I love this Angel's Envy, but I wanted cask strength and I want to pay 250-ish bucks, then, well, you got your chance with this because this is out right now. Now, you could buy this here. I've seen it at local stores. I'm not going to say anyone particularly because I have seen it at some Total Wines. I have seen it at some mom and pop stores, and I have seen it online. So you got your choice there. So go and pick one up if that is your thing. Willet Purple Top. So I put this out on my Patreon yesterday. I bit the bullet and I got a Willet Purple Top. I did. I got one about 2 weeks ago, actually. 2 weeks ago before something happened that I wasn't expecting. So, yeah, we won't get into that. Yeah, exactly. But MDP Liquors and MDP Liquors 2.0. And if you're interested, let me know because I have the link where you can buy it and they will ship it out to you. Has these purple tops and green tops. So it's a purple top bourbon and then 2 different green tops that they are selling right now. The price is out there, guys. It's $4.75 for, I believe, the bourbon and $5 something for one of the greens and $5.75 for the other greens. So gotta have deep pockets, but those are available. And if you are looking for one of those, let me know. I can tell you where they're at. Actually, they're at MVP. So. We also have Penelope Estate Collection. This is a drop that Liquor Depot is doing tomorrow. So if you are here in the area, they have 125 bottles. People are already in line right now. Actually, people were already in line yesterday at 1:30 p.m., which is freaking crazy. I don't know how that's crazy. But either way, Liquor Depot is dropping this 12-year-old rye. And the cool thing is that they're doing it with the Mike Allstott charity. So Mike Allstott was a Tampa Bay Buccaneer player. And he's going to be there signing bottles. So if you are in the Tampa area or close, you might want to get there because there's only 125 bottles. And I'm already hearing about people trying to get there at 4 or 5 a.m. So you might want to get there now so you can secure a bottle for yourself. Obviously, I won't be there, but you can secure yourself a bottle. Jack Daniel's Heritage.
My banger bottles.
This dropped recently at our Costco for $60. I think it was actually a little bit under $60. But just to round up, $60. Costco in Bradenton got a crap load of these. So apparently all of them. So if you're in that area, go to your local Costco and you can get this for $60. And I want to just throw a little shade out there for people that were commenting on my video like, this is never going to be on the shelf. Well, it's on the freaking shelf right now.
Warehouse Club too.
Exactly.
There you go.
Oh, Booker's 2025-02. Now, I was talking to Big Vic. Shout out to Big Vic earlier. And in California, he has seen the 03 already. But this 02, which should have came out like in June, is everywhere right now here in the Tampa area. So you can go to Sam's Club, you can go to Costco. Don't go to like Publix or any other or Total Wine. Sam's Club, yeah, you don't even need a membership, and you don't need a membership.
That's right,
to buy it there. Costco, you do,
as long as you don't buy more than 2 bottles at a time.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
But $88 to $92 is what I'm seeing it everywhere.
Old school price. I was beside myself.
And they have a crap load of those bottles. So you need to go there if you're in the area. Penelope Marshmallow Toast is also in the area. They've been at Total Wine, at Lucan's, at Publix. I even think I saw it at an ABC. It wasn't our local ABC, but they're going between $60 and $80. So if you missed the Penelope Marshmallow Toast barrel strength last week, or maybe, no, 2 months ago, now is your chance to go and get it. Now, I wouldn't really recommend this, but I will tell you. I mean, it's an okay bottle.
I know.
Just not at $100. But
No.
Total Wine has these Hancock President Reserve at $100. Now, that is way over what I paid for it about a year and a half ago, which was $60. So I wouldn't really recommend it at $100, but they are available. And then our local ABC store here has a Remus Gatsby at $250. So if you're looking for one of those, I can tell you where they have it in the glass shelf.
Now we move into
Yes. What's available online? So we just spoke about Elijah Craig Barrel Proof, and I don't know, and I'm about to put out a video for where you can buy stuff online because I'm doing a little update on my video on that I did a couple of years ago. But online, you can get Elijah Craig Barrel Proof C925 and Elijah Craig Barrel Proof Rye A925 at about $75 plus shipping if you obviously are buying it from a website, but they might be available in some other states. So be on the lookout for that. If that is something that you're interested in, it's available right now. The Midwinter's Night Dram, Act 13. So I got an email that you could actually buy this directly from it's at the top of my what's the distillery? Crap. Well, you can buy it from the distillery either way. Distillery in Utah. Either way, damn, I'll have like a brain fart right now. But you can buy it from the distillery. You can buy it on other websites, and you can buy this bottle. Now, from the distillery itself, it was like $150 plus tax plus shipping. But on other websites, I've seen it for $180. So that is available right now. And you can go and get yourself a bottle.
This one intrigues me.
Knob Creek 21. It intrigues me because
21.
It's 21 years, but 18 I thought was way too oaky for me personally. So I don't know how this one's going to be, but this is available. A couple of websites, unfortunately, already dropped it, and I missed those drops because I was thinking about buying it. It's $250 MSRP. So it's up there, but where else are you going to get an Knob Creek at 21 years? So there you go. So this one came out of nowhere. Woodford dropped their double oaked last year, or no, a couple of months ago, at $200, and then this one came out, which is a Master's Collection Sweet Oak Bourbon. I got an email on this as well, and it's also $200. So I'm trying to see if it ever goes down in price before I actually get it, because I don't know if I really want to get it at $200. But it is available right now, just like this next one, which is the first time that they're actually going to put out a barrel strength rye Distiller Select at $130. I mean, that price is a little bit better if you like the ryes. So that is available right now. Little Book, The Infinite 2. So I did like the Infinite 1. I just didn't want to pay the price for it last year. This year I might have to buy it because, well, I'll tell you that because in the next thing. But this is available right now. It actually came out last week. No, actually this week. It came out at the beginning of the week. So you might already be able to see it in some places. You could have definitely seen it at the distillery. And yeah, that is available right now, guys. So try to get yourself a bottle.
This is a thumbs down.
Yeah. So the reason I'm saying that I would actually get an Infinite 2 is because last year I loved the Founder's Reserve. This is this year's, and this is a tequila finished. Ew. Like, what the hell? What are you thinking, Bookers? So last year I got my Founder's Reserve, and I was happy with that. I didn't have to get the Infinite, but now I might have to get the Little Book Infinite 2. This is available if you like that tequila finish or want to get into that, guys. Go to town. You can have my bottles. I don't really give a crap. And then lastly, we have this Parker's Heritage
Ugh.
Kentucky Straight American Whiskey. It's an 11-year. It just came out. I'm getting emails like crazy from different sites. What I am seeing at different sites is about $400, which, quite honestly, if you're able to get it at $400, you're still getting it better than, I guess, secondary for right now. I don't know what secondary is going to be in a little while, but the MSRP is $180. Yeah, good luck trying to get it at $180, but that is available right now. That dropped recently, and that is the corner shelf report.
Nice job, brother.
Thank you, man. So
We're in giveaway and wrap up.
we're a little bit over.
A little bit.
A little bit over. We talked a little bit about some bottles, a little bit too much. But right now we have some people that put in for the giveaway.
We do.
So actually we only have two. So yeah.
2 total? No, that's not right.
Well, we have 2 super chats. Let me see if we have yeah, we only have 2.
No.
We have Doc and Calvin, which really wants that bottle.
Yeah, apparently.
Let me check Venmo and PayPal. Ooh, okay. We got some more people on
There you
Venmo.
go.
And let me see PayPal.
So Carlos is putting that together. You know, as always, guys, we appreciate y'all. We are obviously trying to revamp the show.
Yeah.
Hoping you all like the new night. You know, again, trying something different. We're going to stay on the schedule at least to the end of the year and see how y'all like it. But I don't know. Friday works pretty good for the 2 of us, anyway.
It's a bit of a struggle, I will say. Like
Well, everything's a struggle when it comes to this stuff, but
well, Friday works good for me, but I will say, like, my family, like, my wife forgot about this tonight.
Mhm.
And I was like, yeah, I have the live stream. And she's like,
Get the evil eye, yeah.
I did get the evil eye.
Yeah. Well, the missus is out traveling right now, so I didn't get an evil eye, but
You did not get an evil eye, but you would have if here. So, I mean, either way, we love doing this, guys.
we do.
We're trying to find our rhythm. Like, what is a good night to go? And we're revamping the format.
We are.
We're trying to see what works best, right? So let us know about the format. I think the format works good, but you know, we'd love to hear from you guys.
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, we want to bring you guys, you know, whiskey information. We want to bring, you know, some of our experience, but we want it to be entertaining too. So any feedback is welcome. I mean, good, bad, doesn't matter. I mean, we do this for you guys. So we want you to enjoy it. We want you to tune in, obviously, and let us know. Like, yeah, that works. No, that sucked. I mean, whatever it is, you know, we do want to know.
Yeah, and all the feedback that you guys have for us, like, hey, this is too loud, or hey, this, or hey, that, like, this is all good for us because we're trying to definitely ramp this up so that it's a good experience for all y'all. I think I got everybody.
You got everybody? Everybody?
Maybe. There's one more person, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, Doc. Oh, no.
Oh, look at that.
Some more people got in.
See?
All right. We got Chance. Thank you, Chance. And thank you, Michael.
Michael, sorry.
Thank you, guys. Appreciate you guys. All right, so let me put you guys in there. I have to be present, guys, so I appreciate y'all being here all this time.
Yeah, like Carlos said, we went a little long. We're trying to keep these, an hour and a half to, hour and 45 so that we don't do the 6 hour marathons that we used to do. Because Carlos and I we're too old. We can't keep doing it.
Yeah. And our other
You
extra
see, we both have the gray going on, and yeah, those 6 hour marathons don't work anymore.
Nah, not at all. And who did I miss? I missed one more person. Who was it?
You missing one?
I think so. Chance. All right, cool. All right, guys.
Beautiful.
So I have.
And again, this is for a Maker's Mark.
This is for
Lost
Maker's Mark.
Recipe Batch 2.
Batch 2. This just came out, as I said in my report, in our local Costco, like literally like 3 days ago, I think, or 4 days ago.
And we can both attest this is a good bottle.
Yeah, I love this bottle.
I do too.
All right, let me see. Anything else? 21, let's go. It's good since Matt and Pookie retired. Yeah, it looks like they did. I always like at the beginning. I reached out to Matt. I'm like, dude, are you going tonight or what's going on?
I'm not gonna lie. That was a deciding factor in us doing this night.
Yeah. Do it Wednesday at 11 a.m. Oh yeah, Tor. That would be a great time. What happened to the third wheel from a few months ago?
Brian. Torp keeps asking about Brian.
Oh yeah.
Torp, we're gonna bring Brian back on. So Brian is my next door neighbor. He literally lives across the street.
Mm-hmm.
He's a good dude. We'll bring him back on. I often remind him that you ask about him all the time, and I think you make him feel good. So
hopefully Brian comes back.
He will.
Brian, we need you. I'm surprised he's not here right now.
I know. I told him we had a live, and
he was texting me earlier.
Yeah.
All right. So I have Calvin. Calvin, you went in. JL, you went in.
Keith
Michael
P.
Bortner, Keith Key, Doc, and Chance Downs. Anybody wants to get in? You got really 10 seconds.
Yeah.
Honestly.
You better be fast.
Yeah, you better be really fast. Current comment. Okay. I think that's it.
All right,
guys. This is well, actually, let me shuffle this real quick.
Yeah.
That's it. It's closed. I don't know how many times I shuffled it.
It's at least 10.
Something like that.
Yeah. Oh,
Let's spin.
Here we go. We're not sharing.
I thought it was.
No, you're not. You're going to have to redo it.
Yeah, I am sure.
Oh, there you go. Okay.
I mean, I was a little upset if it wasn't Calvin, because Calvin did a lot. So I appreciate each of y'all for putting in for that. Calvin, congrats, brother. Thanks, you so
Calvin.
much.
Cheers.
Yeah, thank you, Calvin. Thank you, Keith. Thank you, Chance. Thank you, JL. Thank you, Doc and Michael Bortner. Appreciate all of y'all.
Absolutely.
And Calvin, I'll be reaching out and I'll be sending out that bottle to you.
Nice.
Hopefully you like that. But that concludes. Let me get out of this. That concludes our night here, guys. We appreciate y'all. Congrats, Calvin, again. I am shocked. Calvin won.
Rigged.
Hey, what's up, Jeff? Yeah, so that concludes our night, guys. We appreciate you. Next live stream is going to be a Halloween live stream.
Yes, it
It's going to be on the 24th, 2 weeks from now, and we got some special stuff.
We're gonna pull out a few things.
Yeah, we got some special stuff. There. I think there's going to definitely be another. We're going to do 2 giveaways that time. Because I got something special for y'all. We got something special for you guys.
We got some giveaways. We're going to do some fun things.
Yeah, we're going to do 2 giveaways that night.
It's going to be a show.
It's definitely going to be a show. We're going to try to stay to the hour and 45 minutes. That's our goal. Actually, our goal is an hour and 30, but we know that we go over a lot.
We're realistic.
Our realistic goal is 1 hour and 45 minutes. So we definitely went over tonight and last time as well. But we
It's okay.
appreciate y'all
We're
being
working on
here.
it.
Happy Friday. Thank you guys for joining us. And with that, we're going to sign off.
Peace. Cheers, brothers.
Cheers, y'all.